All right. So what do we got going on today? We got a rack of lamb, some vegetables, and let's see what we got in here. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, we got tuna! Woohoo! So that means we're gonna break out the Japanese knives. I'm just gonna start by cubing it up. So fresh tuna, never been frozen, passes a sniff test. We're just gonna line that up. And just cube it. What's going on, Anna Ryder? Pat? Yeah. Welcome back, buddy. I did wash my hands. I'm about ready to go wash them again. I am doing laundry. Sorry about that. Thank you for the heads up. There, hopefully that takes care of the laundry sound here. Yeah, the dogs come, they come and go. Alright, so we got that ready. We can switch to our chopping knife or whatever knife we're going to use. I guess we'll use that one. Yeah, we're going to give our cutting board a quick rinse off here. I don't know how many of you were here last night, but what we got here is our marinade. So, got a half cup of soy, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I don't know, maybe a half tablespoon of mirin, ginger, and diced up Fresno pepper and a little bit of cilantro. So, we're gonna marinate our tuna for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. a taste test. It's got a little bit too much kick for you. Just add a little bit of sugar. Oh yeah, I got spicier overnight. We're gonna add a little bit of sugar. Yep, raw tuna again. A little bit of sugar in there. And some fresh cilantro. Yeah. So we got that marinating. We're gonna have some time to make the to each their own. You know, I like cilantro. What's up, cheeseburger? Talking this meat? Guess you could. Stevia is for the weak. You've lost all credibility. Alright, so we got our oven at 400. Probably about time. Let's get this burner cranked up, alright? Yeah, I know the seasoning's all sorts of screwed up on here. I don't care, it doesn't matter. I like tuna, that's true. Huh. Yeah, well, a lot of people are into the raw thing, you know, stage there, India AV. Tar Heels suck too. What I'm drinking tonight, hold on, let me go get my special glass. Milk, whole milk. And now that's gonna be good. What's up, the guy 87? How you doing? Jamie James. No. No, I'm just actually in my kitchen, guy 87. I did my laundry, and one time I put unfolded clothes where I used to cook in my living room, and it's never been the same since. Hawaii. I got this pan smoking. It's starting to come to life. We'll heat it up just a little bit more. Got the oven at 400 or so, so we're ready. All right. Jesus did die for all of us, so yeah, that was very nice of the Namics. But yeah, I don't know who Jesus is though. Rack of lamb and kind of like a poke salad. Well, I don't know. Let's not go that far. You know, how about just today, Dewey? How about just today? But yeah, I'm in for at least January. Don't surrender until you see the whites of their eyes. I feel like you're quoting, that one dude from Bunker Hill in the American Revolution. But then again, you probably got a C minus, C plus in middle school, high school history. Said you're never gonna need it, and now you're working at the Verizon store. Actually, not the Verizon store because they sold out. So like the third party Verizon store. Appreciate it, Namics. Yeah, we got that fired up nice and hot, yeah? You turn that burner down a little bit. Should get a good sear. We're going to give it, I don't know, maybe a minute. Oh, I don't know. I'll switch to AT&T. Good little sear there. Can't really tell. Let's go the other way. And yeah, we did go in dry on this one. Mr. Rogers was cool. He was from Pittsburgh. You do you, Namix. Thanks for stopping by. Girl Dad, what's going on? It's good enough sear. Let's get the back side of it. Say 30 seconds or so. I don't know. There are situations where, especially in mechanical situations, where you want some lubricant, otherwise it causes too much friction and the bearings to go out on your trailer, And you gotta make the decision whether or not you're gonna repack them or just replace the whole hub. I assume we're talking about trailer maintenance here. Lamb chops. Yeah, Pittsburgh's cool. I feel like this is just a ploy to steal my kidney, Pat. Alright, there we go. Not the best sear ever, so let's try to move it around. Get in there nice and deep like. Whatever, that's enough. So we're gonna just throw it in like that. I wasn't prepared for this situation. Actually, we're not gonna do that. There's not gonna be any butter touching it anyways. Into the oven. Give it, what, 10 minutes? I'm really hoping I don't dry this out. I probably will. She ain't a lady if she's not 380. Ah. Well, just rewrap the butter. It's kind of committed at this point. I got some carrots here. You definitely don't have to peel them if you don't want to. I just happen to like to peel them. You're gonna bitch about the nutrition value and the peel and this and that. I don't care. They're carrots. They're not gonna be bad for you. They'll be fine. Those are peeled. Yeah, we still don't want. Oh shit. That was frustrating. Alright. Now, it doesn't matter how you want to cut your carrots, but you want them to be about the same mass. That way they cook at the same rate of time. Oh, perfect. So, let's go ahead. Carrots are going to go in. Don't need much more butter than that. I think that should be enough. I'll go with some chicken stock, you know. That'll be plenty. I'll check on them in about 6 minutes or so. Ding, everybody, crack your carrot. Yeah, where's my good? What's good, my boy? What's going up, Pro Charge? You gonna cook that medium? That does. Hopefully not medium. Cook it medium, I've done a disservice to that lamb. Alright, while that's cooking though, we need to make our salad. And yes, I've washed this for the people that are going to be stressed about that. Well, this is going bad, so that's why we're going to use a dark dressing to cover that fact up. Plain iceberg, that's, I don't know, I guess a sad lettuce, but yeah. What's up, Scott Zuko? Because I'm in Hawaii, you know. I know time zones are rough for a lot of people to understand. cucumber in there. Oh no, it doesn't look pretty. Okay, take your carrot nubs, wherever they may be. This is really all I got, but watch me make it expand. Yeah, Honolulu on Oahu. Lamb chops to oven 300. Ooh, shit. I got the oven too hot, then I'm probably going to be in trouble on this one. We'll see. So we're just going to go ahead, kill the oven. Careful when you're going down to the nub. You can get additional color in there. We got a shallot, so let's go ahead and use that. Yeah, just fresh pineapple here, in case you can kind of tell. No, I do talk to myself in my head, yeah. No, he's a long-haired hippie, and I ain't no hippie. Oh, a little bit. Yeah, you know. Maybe, Scott. Maybe. I did wrestle Skignetti. What gave it away? Living in Hawaii. It is 5 till 9. Let's make sure we have a good on-time pull out here. Oh yeah, we're in trouble. I think I probably overdid it, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh shit. I'm not using that one. Alright. Always use protection. This will be adequate. Should catch most of it. Yeah. I'm afraid I've overdone this, but we're going to tent it up, let it rest, and we'll find out. Oh, where'd my good tin foil go? Huh. I had a big thing of tin foil, but it disappeared. Most short guys could only wrestle or be guy cheerleaders. What high school? Yeah, I probably did, Scott. Yeah, I probably did. We'll see when I cut it open, and it probably could be terrible. Probably likes the Wolverines. Go green, you know. Yeah, well. Sometimes it'll be that way. Let's check how we're doing over here. Oh yeah, pork tender, but really it just depends how much you want to cook them down. Chicken broth, butter. We're gonna give a little bit of pepper. There's salt in the chicken broth, so I'm not worried about adding salt to them. Doesn't need anything else. Go ahead, kill your heat. Yeah. Probably not as much fun as watching the train we ran on your mother last night, though, Scott. That was a lot of fun. But that was kind of like a train wreck because, you know. Alright. So we got all that settled. Oh, man. Playing musical chairs here, that's fine. Where'd my spoon go? Well, my stuff's in the dishwasher, but so we got our salad here, poke salad here. I'm just gonna put all that beautiful marinated raw tuna in. I'll hold it back a little bit in reserve. And you're just going to mix it all up together. So, even if the lamb turns out like shit, well, it probably is overdone. You still got a nice little poke salad. And once you got everything mixed up, we'll add some sesame or some nori or furikake if I could find it. Not to be confused with the bukkake that, Scott's mom had going on the other night. Furikake, it's like sesame seeds and nori or seaweed. Yep, got in a nice little pile of skipjack tuna yesterday fishing, so spread that pineapple, mix that all up. That's ready to go. I'm gonna sip my dinner and what my situation my table is. I'll give the lamb 5 minutes. And we'll figure out what's going on. Daenerys, how are you doing? Jalapeno peppers. Yep, I did put a Fresno pepper diced up into the marinade, Scott. So I would agree with you that it did need something with a little bit of kick in it. But a Fresno pepper or red jalapeno pepper, whatever you call it, already diced in and in there. And I know somebody that's hoping that the lamb is overdone. Yes, Penny. Yes. Oh. I don't have any furikake, so I got this little bit of nori. I'll just do one of these numbers. And I got some sesame seeds. Okay. Seaweed, nori. Just that there was enough marinade. I was a little bit heavy-handed on the marinade. I just used that. It should be good enough. JR, how you doing? Ah, Justin. Good to see you. It's an excellent poke salad. I'm a little bit worried about the lamb, but we'll see. Almost fucked up. We need a sauce for the lamb. It's gonna be turbo mode. Alright. This is gonna be raw, alright? Scoop of Greek yogurt, alright? Boom. Call this raw dog tzatziki right here, alright? Get some of that cucumber mush in there. Should be enough, I think. Damn it, I'm gonna have to dry the plate off. That's okay, we can do that. We got that technology. So we got that. We'll get a squeeze of lemon. Liberal helping of garlic, and yeah, fresh garlic would be better, but I didn't plan ahead, and we're in a rush. A little bit of salt. Alright, we're ready to cut into our lamb to see what kind of disaster it turns out here. Fresh Italian parsley here. Did not grow my fresh vegetables. I would like to get into that. What's up? Alright. So as soon as you get that lemon juice and that cucumber water into the Greek yogurt, stir it around. Now, if it doesn't taste pungently and garlicky, add a little bit more. And sure, a little bit of oregano never hurt anything. A little bit more garlic. And a little bit more lemon. Yes, Scott. It is for the lamb to at least get a little bit of moisture because I think I dried it out. So this is how I'm saving it. Hawaiian style salad. It's like a poke bowl, but instead of rice, you're using lettuce. Keiko, Penny, enough. Alright. It's enough. Dance floor a little bit. I think these have been resting long enough. I think they'll be okay. more so I can file the ribs more easily. Okay. Whatever asshole said that I put them in too long was wrong. You know, those are not done. But I know how to fix this. I think every religion can eat lamb, but you know. Damn it. The fuck's my good fry pan at? It's gonna be hanging up. No. The hell did I lose a fry pan? Ah, fine. I'll just fry them off real quick. Now, because you use protection, you gotta get away with a clean pullout. And it can go back on the shelf, just like that. Okay, so obviously I did not have my, I didn't have my, leave it in long enough. That's unfortunate. Don't dry sear it. Alright, I know what I can do with that then. Broil. Like I said, lamb was an experiment. Can't win them all. Expensive experiment. What are you trying to say, Jimmy Brown? Right now, we're all wondering if you got the intelligence to know how to open a liter of, soda. Oh, the salad, the poke salad is excellent, spice and dice. The lamb, I'm having a little bit of trouble with. Didn't leave it in the oven long enough. If I, sear the outside, put them in the inside, or put them in the oven for 10 minutes or so. At 400 would have been enough for the lamb since it was a small rack, but it was not. So here we are. We're going to fix it though. We're going to pop them under the broiler for, I don't know, 3 minutes. Because adapt and overcome. Here we go. Give them 2 minutes, then we can flip them if they need to be. We'll see. If we dry them out, I got a nice little poor man's tzatziki sauce, or some sort of lemon garlicky cucumber sauce. I didn't have dill, what was a little bit of a bummer though. Now, I get that you're trying to be offensive and racist at the same time, Michael Cole. And I get that you're implying that European, have you ever been to Europe? Or are you too poor to take a vacation, go to Europe, and then you realize that everybody in Europe, Spain, Italy, eat, they all eat late. Привет, мой друг. Как вас зовут? Wow. Yeah, I might have read a little bit too into that one, Michael. The comments move so fast, but there's nothing wrong with eating late. Fuck. No. Oh, I forgot to turn the broiler on. That'll do it. That'll do it. What's going on, Ellen? How are you doing? I'm excellent. No, I took it for a little bit, good day, that's about it. Suka, shluka, that's about the extent of my Russian. Gomi, I don't know, a couple words. No, my bad, misread it then, Michael, my bad, I apologize. But talk to Europeans, they all eat dinner late. So if you've ever lived in Europe, you would have been confused as well. I'm from Michigan, live in Hawaii now. Well, you ain't gonna ever catch me living in Minnesota. What's up, Bad Beacha? How you doing? Made another poke salad. We're about ready to pretty much seared the outside of them, and the oven kind of didn't turn on. So, well, thank you, Christian Eats. Well, it is in Hawaii. Now we got some tuna, we got some pineapple in there. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of screwed it up. Didn't leave it in the oven long enough. I seared the outside, and I was going to roast it to let it come up to temperature in the oven in the middle. Yeah. But I kind of screwed it up. And pulled it out of the oven too soon, let it rest for a while, and then when I cut into them, still raw in the middle. So we're going to give them 2 minutes under the broiler. Broiler is actually on this time, so it should work. Benny, quiet. Yeah, I'm thinking 2 minutes and flip. We'll peek at the 2 minute mark. They're pretty thin. But seriously, if any of you have like good tuna recipes, I would love to hear them because I have a shit ton of tuna that I don't know what to do with. Oh no! Oh! Oh yeah. Minute 30, yep. Yeah, well, I ate the salad. The fuck you just pull out of the oven? Lamb chops. I will consider the tuna noodle casserole. Yep, I mean, that would be... I think this is one of them things, Bebicha, that... Is that name just a play on the word bad bitch? You know, or is it Bebicha? Just made that connection. But, yeah, you probably could roast them at 240 and then sear them. But I think there's probably different ways you could do them, to be honest. Prepare for good on-time pull-up. Bat beach shot. That makes sense. Bat beach shot. Yeah. Let's rest for a little bit. But we are getting close. No, I'm sorry you're having a bad day, Glenn. You know, Christian brine is supposed to be a day. Yeah, well, I seasoned them last night, so dry brine. Hope it gets better, Glenn. I really do. One of these little guys. Oh, yeah. That right there. Where'd that big guy go? That on top there, just like that. Yeah, I was hoping for better presentation, but that'll work. And I got some, oh, thank you. Got some blueberries to serve with it, but we're here, I'm hungry. I'm gonna put my fork down. Oh, here it is. Be cooking for myself. Yeah, I don't have any fresh dill, otherwise I would have put it in the tzatziki sauce. Come back to that. Okay, still on the rare side, but that's kind of how I like my meat. Yeah. Then you take that lamb, put in that yogurt sauce. How'd that happen, Glenn? Yeah, rare is good. Wiener tax will get paid, Danny. But they need to know that no vocal begging is allowed. Thank you, Daenerys. Flavor is excellent. They are cooked a little bit chewy, so I'm going to have to figure out how to address that. Patty, no. No prawns. George, you just finished off the lamb that we started last night. Yep. Radish, Monroe, corn, or carrots. Best part about them is you can go caveman on them. I believe it's a slang term for a shitty car, Glenn. I thought you drove like a Sierra pickup or something, Glenn. Oh, it's tender. It's definitely not overdone. Probably been cooked a little bit longer, but those are good. Give him the bone. I don't know if you can give dogs cooked lamb bones or not. Now it's been soaking in that yogurt. Well, boss man, how does that make you feel? That is the way lamb should be, alright? Yeah. I don't need them chewing up the bone and eating it up. You know, they got plenty of other stuff to work on it. Oh, that's right. I ran out of milk. More protein. Yeah. You know, I'm on team whole milk, all right? And while we're on that subject, who started calling nut juice milk? You got almond milk, you have soy milk. When did almond milk? When did nut juice get relabeled as milk? I do need those vitamins. We all need those vitamins. Quiet. Well, I just want to know. I mean, that's fine if they want to do that, but I think they should like advertise just right on the thing, nut juice. I don't want my mom to go to the store and buy nut juice by mistake. You know, that's just not cool. What's for you, boss man? I agree. Skim tastes like ass or shit, but let's have a debate here. Does ass and shit taste the same? Because I've heard people say, "Ah, this shit is good," in a good way. I want to, in talking about food, if you say, "Ah, this tastes like ass," I would say they're different. That's nice. Occupy Keanu Reeves, you know. Penny, no, go to jail. Skim his ass, I would say. Yeah. No. Yeah. Because I went to their kennels, I gotta give them a treat. No, thank you, Transformer. Huh. Yeah. No, skim still sucks. I mean, you just lose all the good stuff out of it. You know, if you're trying to lose weight, just drink water. That ain't rocket science. I mean, if you. Listen, I hate to break it to you. Skim milk still has categories. Or, not categories or categories. Calories, you know. You can drink you know. I'm interested where this is going, boss man. You know, you don't think I can see the reflection of my phone right now? More of a powder man. Wiki, or whatever your name is. But I'll bite. By Wacky, you mean Wacky Tobacco, the song by the late great Toby Keith? Sorry, kid. It's a good looking chop. One, I don't keep Hershey syrup in my house. I was really trying to make high quality chocolate milk. I would melt some chocolate down. Mm. Yeah. Some quality lamb. You know, honestly, you could pair it with any red wine and it would be excellent. That would be the pairing I would go to. Take your pick. Pinot Noir would be perfect. Yeah, the desserts will come back, you know. Why, you just miss, me almost setting my house on fire, Danny? I'll take suggestions. I made a root beer float the other day. No ice cream with the milk. It was good last night. You mean the root beer float? Not my style, John. Not my style. No, I thank you, Glenn. That's very kind of you. So are you okay after your car wreck, or are you fucking messed up too, or is it just a car? The flow was excellent. Uh, here's a conspiracy. Why do any of the Christians care about gay marriage if they think, that the government is the one that blesses their marriage or makes it legal? I mean, isn't that God's territory? I'm just saying, if I'm a Christian, why and my marriage is between a man and woman and, God and all that, why am I giving the government, why do I care that the government says what is a marriage and what isn't? Penny, no. Go to jail. Yeah. Well, strong opinions, strongly pro-gay marriage. You got it, John. Because the government has no business defining what a marriage is for any of us. I don't know why any of you would want the government in your bedroom with you. Well, I'm glad you're not crippled or something. Oh, what a mess. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now you're just trying to rage bait, John. I respect that. But I think it's time to call it a night before I start going at it with John here. We'll talk more another time, John. But okay, here's the conspiracy. Since you got me on recycling and garbage day, have you ever followed the garbage truck? Have you ever followed the recycling meter? They go to the same place. Are you going to tell me that recyclables go to a different place? No. It's just a racket so you pay more for recycling and then you can feel good about yourself. But no, recycling and trash, they go to the same place. Welcome back, sure, okay? Just signing off. Yeah. That has nothing to do with anything here, Glenn. Let's just talk about, not that recycling is bad. I'm just saying that you're paying extra for your recyclables to go to, the landfill, Well, it was my day off, boss man. I was curious. Yeah, I got your rage bait. You got a little bit of a rise, John, but that's all you're getting. Keep on, and I know you're just watching this thinking, oh, man. Yeah, if you can only get, and you're probably at half mast, trying to get full mast, and you're thinking, oh, well, what can I get next? Maybe I can bring up income tax or the game warden or something, and that'll really get me going, and then you can, finish whatever you're doing, and that'll be excellent. What's going on, Mr. Fox? Not tonight. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to wrap up this beautiful lamb chop and go to bed. The recyclables one? I don't know about that. Hey, John, your probably dream job was to be the game warden. So you could write tickets for people that, keep a 14.5-inch walleye when the legal limit is 15 and then feel good about it and then go and tell yourself that you're just doing your job. Thank you, Mr. Fox. You wear green jeans, John. But I'm calling it. I gotta go to bed. Ciao, ciao. I don't know. Is there anybody who, just as a profession, I can't think of any profession that's worse than the game warden. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm signing off, Namix. Welcome back. Ciao. Oh, I thank you, Raz. Yeah. Dog catcher is, close second, but then again, sometimes the dog catcher is necessary when you got all the people, I'm not saying which group, go to the Humane Society and pick up a bunch of lab mixes, and then they take them to the dog park or, running off leash and they attack somebody, and they've had the dog for like 2 hours or at the minimum and at the maximum 2 weeks, and then it's like, oh my god, this dog has never done this, he's totally unlike this. And they've had the damn dog that's been given up 17 times for like 2 days. Iraq's cool. I'm assuming you mean mice, and they're probably more likely rats, Namix. You're not wrong. But, alright, got me fired up. I'm going to go drink my milk and go to bed. No, I have a little miniature wiener dog. Okay, Cody, you want up, buddy? Of course you do. Yes. Yes. That's called sun from being out fishing all day yesterday. I'm interested about what type of milk we're talking about now. This is taking an interesting turn. think so. Yeah. That's a freezer full of tuna. And then you got some marlin over there. Tuna, marlin, tuna. Yeah. Unfortunately, it was a good day yesterday. But Penny, Keiko. Honestly, the dogs keep it under control. Yeah, I did, Danny. Now, that's a Tuesday morning. They come, I will say, this is the most prompt recycling truck / garbage truck. It's the same truck. It comes every Tuesday at the same time every time. That's nice, John. Well, yeah, that should store pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to sign off, call it a day, and talk to you all tomorrow, hopefully. Probably going to try to make a little video about poke bowls or poke salad or whatever here coming up. It should be good. What kind of sauce is that? It's kind of like a tzatziki minus the dill, boss man. Yogurt, for whatever reason, yogurt and lamb goes together really, really nicely.